Hogzilla Barbecue. Welcome to the show. Today, smack. Smoked fish dip using swordfish.
Hey y'all, today it's all about smack. What's smack? Smoked fish dip. So we got some swordfish steaks. 2 years ago, these had been twice as big and half as much money, but that's today. We're going to have some green chilies. These are hatch chilies from the garden. Yes, these are hard-boiled eggs. Smoked hard-boiled egg. Going to put some in the fish dip, saving some for some chicken salad for during the week for my lunch. And first time trying the smoked cream cheese. I use cream cheese in the dip, but I've never tried to smoke it. Seen a couple of people on YouTube do it. I think Sam the cooking guy did. Even put some slices in the top to get more coverage. We're going to try it. We'll see what happens. These I put in the freezer for about an hour because cream cheese is like trying to hold Jello. So it did make it easier to unwrap it. We'll see how it does with the trying to score it. It maybe just goes straight down. Yeah. Wiggle it around a little bit. See if it'll work. Try this side. We'll make it pretty, but I don't really care about that because it's going to get all mixed up with sour cream. With a little hatch. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to do any good. Kind of closed everything back up. Whatever. We'll give that a shot. To season these steaks, I'm going to use some of my butt rub and just on the top, some GPS. Now, these have already been washed and dried. I'm not using a binder because they're still kind of wet. It's fish. Fish is sticky. This is the same rub that I make for doing pork butt, chicken, fish. Put this on anything. Okay. Yeah, this is already pulling more moisture out of it. It's kind of like holding Jello too. Now this rub will end up seasoning the fish dip. Give this GPS a shake. GPS, garlic, pepper, salt. All right. Go get the smoker ready. We're going to do these on low smoke, probably a couple hours. I haven't done it on the Cabela yet. I usually use my stick burner. So this is another experiment, but we'll get it going.
All right, so I got 2 packs of swordfish from Publix. Don't know how much it was. I didn't even look. 2 blocks of Philadelphia cream cheese. Rolled up some eggs. And hatch chilies. So let's go get this thing on the smoker. Okay, so Nimrod forgot to turn the microphone on again. So we'll speed this up a little bit so we don't have to bore you with it. The cream cheese is going to put farther away from the actual heat source. There goes the eggs, huevos. Throw the peppers on there. And swordfish. We're going to run a couple of smoke tubes. Not sure that we really needed it. Might speed the process up a little bit. It's the first time I've done the cream cheese. Kind of curious how this is going to turn out. All right, so we'll check back in a couple of hours. All right. See ya. All right, so it's been about an hour and a half, 2 hours. We're gonna take a peek, see how she's doing. Smoke's rolling nice. Okay, so things are coming along pretty good, it looks like. Got a little rupture on the eggs, but that's all right. They're just gonna get chopped up. We got cream cheese. Okay, so I gotta apologize for the noise. That thing is awful loud. We also have some wind out there and the dogs barking in the neighbor's yard. Things are looking really good though. Look at the eggs and look at the color coming on that cream cheese. And the cuts in the top have opened up, so it actually works. Okay, so I think I'm gonna let this run until the smoke tubes run out. Another hour, hour and a half so. Everything's looking good. Check you back later. Okay, so these eggs are ready to come off. A nice golden color. We can pull those chilies off too. I'll let that cream cheese go for just a little bit more, along with the fish. Looking good in the neighborhood. All right, y'all, we're gonna pull it off. We're gonna have to let it rest. I'm gonna take a swim. Good color. Look at this cream cheese. That is crazy. What's crazy is you almost dropped it, you dipshit. Alright, see y'all back inside. Alright, y'all, we're going to start putting some of this together. Cutting it up, put it in the food processor here, and we're going to chop it down. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these peppers up a little bit. Now these have most of the seeds in this top part here. So I just chop that off and get it out of the way. Just like that. Alright, next let's these eggs out of the way. Just gonna cut them in half. They are rubbery. Ooh, I might just throw them in there. They smoke, they get rubbery. So I'll put 4 of those in there. Save 2 for my chicken salad sandwich. And swordfish. Ooh, it smells great. Holy crap. Cut these big pieces down a little bit. Forgot how much trouble this is to make. It is kind of a pain in the butt, especially trying to film it. I've never filmed it before. but it is going to be good. Now the cream cheese and the sour cream we're going to heat up in a pan. Get it all melted and put together. Then we throw it all together. Then you have to let it chill. Chill, baby. All right, got to do a cleanup. Okay, don't forget to add 1 small whole onion. Quartered it up, threw it in the processor. Okay, so I screwed up. I had to pull the fish back out. I forgot you got to do the egg first. You want that thing pureed very fine. So you run it, put a little liquid in there, put some sour cream, a little whole milk, and those eggs, and run it on high and let it burn for a while. Get that real creamy, because they're rubbery when you smoke them. Then put the meat in, because you just want to pulse the meat. You don't want it to be pureed all the way. You want a little texture to it. So that's where we're at. Put the meat back in, we'll pulse it a few times, check it. Then we'll get working on the cream cheese and sour cream. First, a sip. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what we want. I can do this without making a huge mess. Just back over to the sink. Oh, I got a hell of a mess to clean up. See if you can see this. See, you still got some fiber there. That's what you want. All right. Next step. Over to the stove. Okay, so we're just going to put the cream cheese in this 12-inch hex clad. Really liking these. It's like Jell-O. Now this is sour cream I already had open. Generally you'd use a whole one, so I'm going to use this one that was open, then half of it, and then half of the new one. Cycle your stuff out. And put a little bit more butt rub in this. Add some good color too. Probably a little more TPS. Probably have to do this a little at a time. Make it really a double batch compared to what I usually do. See, I still got that texture to the meat. See how it's got that kind of a pinkish to it? That's from the butt rub and the smoke. One thing I do want to add for flavor, a little bit of lime juice. A little bit of hot sauce. Just a little bit. Crystal, it's not real hot. Alright y'all, this is it. This is what we worked for. A lot of work putting this together, but it sure is worth it. See how it's firmed up? Excuse the blue finger, that's the pond dye.
so good. Not real fishy, smoky, a little spice to it. Good, good stuff. All right. Always got to have it on some good saltines. Only way to go. Well, appreciate it. See y'all later. Thank you.
All right, y'all, give this one a try. You'll love it. Got time? Check out some of my favorite channels. Got some good cooking shows on there. Sam the Cooking Guy, Hungry Hussey, Griddle Guys. Big shout out to the Griddle Guys. All right, God bless you. God bless this country.
Hogzilla Barbecue. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. I thank you, and Zilla thanks you.